Hello, Gemini. What's good with you? We're going to take a look at the next 3 months since it just very recently switched over to fall. I'm going to take a look at the whole season of fall and see how the different areas and aspects of your love life are looking, okay? If you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description of this video. That is where you will find everything you need to know, including my social media. All kinds of good stuff's in the description, dude. So let's hop into this. I am starting these off with the past person, though. Okay? Past person. If you are not interested in or inquiring about a past person, then this is not for you. Okay? Let's take a look. How's it looking throughout the remainder of fall 2022 between Gemini and the past person? How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it looking? 2 more shuffles, 2 more. 1 and 2. All right. Bam! The Hangman. Queen of Pentacles. Death card reversed. 9 of Cups, though. There could be blocked communication between the two of you. All right. So, this is what's getting me. Oh, Knight of Cups reversed, fell out on the floor. Okay, this is what's getting me. The Hangman and the Death card reversed. So, it almost kind of feels like there's a part of you that it's almost like you're expecting a reconciliation. For some of you, have the two of you been on and off before? Maybe. I know I always jump to that, but that's just what my mind defaults to when you see like this energy right here of somebody almost expecting a reconciliation, like waiting on it, like you know it's coming. I know that's not everybody, but very frequently that does tend to indicate that you all have done it before. Either way, though, looks pretty silent and still to me, honestly. If you're just hanging around waiting, looks like you're going to be waiting for a while. I ain't even going to lie, dude. Not even going to lie. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, I'm not seeing no movement here at all. I'm not seeing any movement at all. This looks like dead silence. And the more time passes, the heavier this burden you're carrying is getting. So, it looks like so far, just from what I'm seeing here, if I was to give you any personal advice, I'd tell you you need to arrange something with this person. I kind of feel like you do. I could be wrong. And I'll gladly take it on the chin if I am wrong, but that's just what I would say. I'd be like, good Lord, you're still holding on to this? Well, you got to arrange something with this person. We got to do something here. Let's see how this person feels about you. Could be a Virgo for some of you, by the way. I had Virgo and Libra in that last spread. All right. Let's see how the past person feels about Gemini. How's the past person feeling about Gemini? The Sun card. All right. Bam. Oh, man. See that card? See what's going on in that card right there? It's the 9 of Swords. This person's very, very nervous, okay, very hurt. This person does not like being alone. And again, 8 of Wands reversed. So again, could be blocked communication. But I'm really feeling like this person is actually pretty hurt. This person is pretty hurt. They are disappointed. They do still lose sleep over this. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the person even still cares, yes, they do. Yes, they do. But for whatever reason, this person doesn't want to show you any kind of emotion or feelings. I don't know why. It's not saying why they don't want to show you any feelings. They are up in their head, unable to make a decision about what they want to do. They don't have a very positive outlook. They do keep an eye on you from time to time, and the death card reversed for them too. They do keep an eye on you from time to time. They do check up on you, but no, they have not moved on. They haven't moved on any more than you have. Especially if this was something long term. Do you know how many people come to me and ask me? They'll say, my husband or wife of 10 years just left me 2 months ago. Have they moved on? No. No. That's not possible. Okay, let's talk neuroscience. Neuroscientific. Okay, that is neuroscientifically impossible for your whole brain, like literally your brain was wired to that routine in that relationship. For the past 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, however long it was, your brain is wired to that routine of you being with that person. No matter how toxic it was, it don't matter. It's not something that's just going to undo itself and rewrite itself in a month or two. Doesn't work that way. So no, they have not moved on. They have not moved on. Let me clarify something real quick before I move on. Why is this person so nervous about this? Why doesn't this person want to come forward? What are they worried about? What's their biggest concern? Six of Pentacles. They're afraid that they're going to discover that you have moved on. Yeah, see? They're afraid that you see that you're better off without them. They're afraid that you finally realize that you're better off without them. And I think they're really coming down on themselves because they know that they could have, should have, and would have done better. I feel like they screwed up, and they're afraid that you see it and that you've moved on and you're happy. Okay. That gives me a good idea for an all signs video. Okay, cool. Y'all just saw me have an Ace of Swords moment. All right, well, let's see if this person's going to take any action in the next 3 months. Is this person taking any action towards Gemini? Are they taking any action? Ooh, the Page of Cups. They might. They very well may. You probably will end up hearing from this person. Five of Cups reversed. So yeah, I feel like this person wants to heal. They want to get over this because they don't want to be embarrassed. Like they're convinced that you've gotten over this, and they want to be over it too. So they're trying to heal. They're trying to get over this. I don't really think they're going to be able to very quickly, very easily. But here's my thing. I think that more than likely they are going to attempt a hookup with you. They're going to try to hook up with you. They're going to try to hook up with you. I feel like they will. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. And they're going to be coming across, this person wants to come across as if they have it all under control. They're putting on this big facade, this big front, like, oh, they're doing so much better. Their life has been so great. They really want you to think that, but it's a bullshit front. It's a front. It's not legit. I am not 100% convinced that their intentions are pure. I'm not convinced of it. Okay. Let's look at the outcome then. What's the outcome between Gemini and the past person? What's the outcome? Death card. Moon card. Could be a Scorpio or a Pisces for some of you. Queen of Swords. Now, I'm really... Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, see. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I just feel like this person's putting up too much of a front and trying, and it's not like they're playing a game. How am I going to word this? They're not, their head's not popping off the pillow in the morning like, how can I blow as much smoke up Gemini's ass as humanly possible? You know, it's not quite like that. They have a complex, okay? In their mind, they feel like you're over it, you've moved on, you see how much better you are without them, and to them that's embarrassing. So if they were to come to you like, oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up, whoop, 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 you know, then they feel like that would make them feel like they're this tall. Okay, so it's kind of like an ego trip that they got going on here. So they're putting on this facade, okay? They're putting on this facade. They really, 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 really want you to think that they don't give a shit because for whatever reason under the sun, they think that will empower them, okay? So these two energies between you and them coming together and just all this bullshit energy, it is going to pop off more than likely between the two of you. And you'll probably end up abandoning this again. We got to get the advice here, man. This looks like some drama. This looks like some Jerry Springer shit right here, man. What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? The Page of Pentacles. Okay. So keep communication between the two of you very professional and casual. Okay. You want to kind of keep this person at a bit of an arm's distance for a period of time. Okay. For a period of time. Yeah, this is definitely going to take some patience, dude. If you're wanting this to work out, it's going to take some patience. The first thing is first, this person has to understand that you have boundaries. Okay? Now, when you're dealing with somebody that you've already dealt with before, and you didn't have boundaries in the past, if you set boundaries now, they're obviously not going to take it seriously at first. They're not going to take that seriously. So whenever you say, and this is for everybody out there, I don't care who you are, what your sign is, or what kind of situation you're in. When you start putting boundaries in place, you got to be really, really, really fucking stubborn for a long period of time. It has to be understood. Like this person has to it has to click. Whoa. Dang. Gemini done changed the game on me. Damn, Gemini ain't fucking around. Damn, dog. And they gotta understand that. That has to be set in stone. And that takes time. Time. That takes time. I would give it 3 months. Speaking of which, the next 3 months, whenever you end up communicating with this person, if you do, I would give it 3 months. I'm gonna set some boundaries, open up communication, and I'm keeping you at an arm's distance for 3 months. And then, around, because psychology says that a person can't put up a front for longer than 3 months. Now, I know some of you are going to argue that and say, oh no, that person lied to me for a whole year. Well, that's your fault. I'm sorry. Sorry to say, but if you had somebody putting up a front that you believe for a whole year, that's your fault. Within 3 months, a person's true colors will bubble up to the surface. They will bubble up to the surface, okay? Don't ignore them. When somebody shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them. Don't make excuses for it. Don't try to rationalize it. Just observe this person for a good 3 months before you decide to move forward with them. If you and this person can't talk casually and they respect your boundaries for 3 months, do you think the two of you are going to be able to get together and stay together for 3 years, 6 years, 9 years? Come on now. All right, let's look at the current person. Current person. If you are not experiencing any issues, challenges, or problems with somebody who is currently a part of your life, then this is not for you. What's the main issue or problem between Gemini and the current person, universe? What's the main issue or problem? What's the issue? What's the problem? What's going on? Eight of coins. Maybe some of you could possibly be dealing with like a workaholic, maybe. I know this isn't everybody, but at least one of you is dealing with somebody that cares about nothing but work. Work, work, work. Maybe they work 12, 13, 14 hours a day. And especially, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but especially if they don't really have to. You know, it's like, why? You don't have to work that much. Our bills are paid. Okay? You know, our lights are on. Our rent is paid. Our mortgage is paid. There's plenty of food in the fridge. What's the point? Why? You're missing out on you know, family time and all that stuff. Now, again, I know that's not everybody. Let me see what else comes through here. Ten of Cups reversed. Damn, dude. You're just over it, ain't you? Dude, you are just straight up over it. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups reversed. Somebody, and it feels like your energy. They could go both ways, so take it however it resonates, if it resonates. But somebody here is this close to walking away. King of Cups, King of Swords reversed. Maybe this person's like kind of bipolar, you know? Are they all nice and sweet 1 minute and then mean, shitty, and angry the next minute and then nice and sweet the next minute? Looks like this person kind of flip-flops, might be bipolar. Okay. Well, let's look at their true intentions. I want to see who this person is as a person. What do they really like? What's really going on all the way deep down at the pit of their soul? What's this person's true energy and intentions? How do they feel about you? What do they want from you? Two of Cups. So they don't want you to go nowhere. Queen of Pentacles. Devil card reversed. Okay, yeah, see? They don't want to walk away. They don't want you to go nowhere. But another thing that I'm seeing here is a big lack of an emotional connection. The only cup that I have on the table, well, I got the Two of Cups, but the Page of Cups, and it's reversed. Yeah, they don't want you to go away, but they also don't look like they have any plans to do anything to strengthen the emotional connection. Okay, it might be a codependency connection. This person might be codependent. Might be codependent. Meaning they just don't want to be alone. You ever seen somebody like that? I know somebody personally who was in an incredibly toxic relationship that they refuse to leave because they don't want to be alone. You know? So I'm feeling like that is a big part of this here. This person doesn't really want to work on themselves or do anything to, you know, bring some spice back into the connection. They just don't want to be alone. And that's no fucking reason to be in a relationship. It's really not. It's really not. If being alone with yourself is worse than being in a toxic relationship, you got a bad relationship with yourself. You got a horrible relationship with yourself. You would rather be in a toxic relationship, and this is just generally, I'm not talking about just this person, but in general, if you would rather be in a toxic relationship than alone and by yourself, you got some work to do, boy. You got some work to do, dude. Now, I'm not saying go be alone. That's not what I mean by that. I know there's one person who's going to take what I said and try to twist it. No, that's not what I said. But if you just don't want to be alone that bad, there's a problem. Big problem. Let's see the outcome then. Let's just jump straight to the outcome. Let's just jump straight to the outcome. Okay, Six of Swords reversed. So, no, in the next 3 months, I don't see you moving on from this. I do not. Queen of Wands reversed. There's that codependency energy again. There it is. Okay. So, I'm not seeing anything changing here at all. I'm seeing things stay at a steady flat line. At a steady flat line. Whatever it's been like for the last 6 months to a year, it's what it's going to be like for the next 6 months to a year. Okay? I see you feeling like you've wasted your time. You're thinking about walking away, but you're not doing it. I don't see you actually doing it. With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe some of you, like, this is going to be real specific again, but it feels to me like some of you are in a situation where they're only with you because they don't want to be alone, and you're only with them over finances. Thank you, Ember, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, we got to get the advice then. At least a couple of advice cards. What's the advice? Oh, 10 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, Death card reversed. This can be saved. This can be saved. I mean, for those of you who are looking for a reason to stay, it's just going to take some work, man. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. That's the hard part, is how do we get both of you to work together? How do we get both of you to work together? I would just start experimenting if I was you. I would start experimenting. Like, let's just go on a random date or something like that, you know? Let's something. Just start playing around and experimenting. Try to do anything that you can to bring that, you know, that youth energy. You know, whenever you're young and you just got into a brand new relationship and y'all would have so much fun going out and hanging out and dating and all that stuff. Try to do something to spark the fire like that back into the connection. Okay? Communication. Every time I ask for the advice for a current connection of any kind, it always comes down to communication and having a conversation. Okay? We got to open up, be vulnerable, and have some of those uncomfortable conversations. Okay? We got to. All right? Y'all can save this. There's no need to walk away right away. All right? Let's look at the new person. New person. Let's see how the energy looks between Gemini and the new person for the next 3 months. How's the energy looking? Gemini and the new person. Ooh, 9 of Cups, though. Okay, one of you is very emotionally independent. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. See, and I love it in this card here too. Because look, hang on a second. In this card, she's at a table by herself. And I love that. Because a lot of times whenever I talk about this energy, one of the things that I'll say is, what this energy represents is I know what I bring to the table. I know my value. And there she is at a table by herself. See what I'm saying? I don't need you at my table. I got my own table. Shit. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. I don't feel lonely. I'm good. I'm content with where I am in life. I don't need a relationship to create my happiness for me. I don't. You know? And this right here, dude, this energy is so powerful. Whenever you get to the point where you realize that relationships don't create your happiness for you, you become very powerful and very dangerous. Very powerful and very dangerous. All right, this looks good though, dude. Ooh, 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 ooh. Check it out, man. The Hierophant, the Lover's card, Two of Cups. So you've been in the middle of a very rough transition. Okay, it's not been fun, has it? At all. So there may be a part of you that is wondering whether or not this is too good to be true. Maybe. So I'm kind of seeing you taking a step back, and for no particular reason other than, well, this is just too good to be true. I don't think you feel anything off about this person. They don't feel anything off about you. This person is more than likely unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. You are more than likely unlike anybody they've dealt with before. So, looks pretty damn good though, man. Looks pretty damn good. Okay, all right, well, let's move forward. It's not telling me much more than that. Let's see their true intentions. I'm going to dig this person's energy up and see who they are as a person. Who are they as a person? Let's see. What are their true intentions? What do they really want from you? How do they see you? All right, last one. Oh, Page of Wands, though. There's that Nine of Cups again. There it is again. Beautiful. I feel like both of y'all are pretty emotionally independent. That's good. That's good. And I'll tell you why. Emotional codependent people are very needy. And when you say needy, they quite literally think that they need a relationship. And that's where their mind is. They are convinced that all of their problems will be solved if somebody loves them. That's emotional codependency, okay? When you're emotionally independent and you're like, I don't need you to make me happy. You don't need me to make you happy. You know what that means? When we don't need each other, that means we choose each other. That means you're here because I genuinely want you here. That means I can actually see you for who you are and the potential that we have. See, codependent people are just blindfolded. They just, I need somebody to love me. I need somebody, anybody, somebody. I don't even care who it is. I just need a faceless, nameless somebody to come love me and all my problems will go away. So when you have that blindfold on and this void in your heart, your bullshit-o-meter doesn't work. You can't tell, you know? You just cling to anybody, and they can treat you like garbage, treat you like shit, obviously be very toxic, manipulate you, and it's just clear as day, but that needy, it puts a blindfold on and you don't see it, you know? When you're emotionally independent, it's like, yeah, you gotta kind of pass an application process to be a part of my life, you know? So when two emotionally independent people come together, you know they're building a solid foundation. Solid. You know, because if I don't need you, that means you're here because I want you here. I see the potential that me and you have. We could build an empire. We could be a power couple. Me and you could do something and build something fucking amazing, dude. So that's where I'm feeling like this person's coming from. And I feel like you are too. I feel like both of you are. I really feel like both of you are, honestly. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, the main thing that I'm looking for here, whenever I look at somebody's intentions, I'm looking for some bullshit. You know, I'm looking to see if they're manipulating you, if they're playing games with you, if they're breadcrumbing you, stringing you along, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I don't see any of that, honestly. I really don't. Now, they may have a past. They may have a past, but I don't think, I feel like if maybe you've heard some like rumors about this person, or you know that they've done some things in the past they shouldn't have done, I do genuinely feel like this person does want to wipe the slate clean and start new, start fresh as a new person. And they're really working on cleaning up and learning from their mistakes. And it looks pretty solid to me, dude. It looks pretty damn solid to me. Looks pretty damn good to me. All right. Outcome. Outcome time. Let's get that 10 of cups. Come on, let's get that 10 of cups. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? 4 of wands reversed. Okay. So for those of you who aren't living with this person, I don't see the two of you moving in together in the next 3 months. I don't know why that came through. Ace of Swords reversed. Justice reversed. Okay. All right. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. So going to be a little bit of a rough, bumpy patch. You know? Bit of a rough, bumpy patch of both of you kind of letting your guards down towards each other. Because I'm kind of feeling like y'all are mirroring each other. You are wondering whether or not this is too good to be true. They're wondering whether or not this is too good to be true. So both of you are keeping an eye on each other, like watching you. And then after a certain point, I think you all are both, there's probably going to be a couple of disagreements between the two of you as well. Thank you, Sylvia, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. There's probably going to be a couple of disagreements between the two of you, but looks like this is headed straight towards success to me. Headed straight towards success. Straight towards it. Beautiful. Sweet, sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, we're almost there. We're almost there. Within the next 10 years, we will be re-educated when it comes to love, romance, and connections. See, our minds have been poisoned for the last 100 years or so. Been poisoned by programming us to believe that relationships are the solution to your sadness and your loneliness. And they're not. They're not at all. When you attract a relationship or fail to, whatever the case may be, that person and that relationship is a reflection of your current vibrational state, not a solution to your current vibrational state. So whatever your vibrational state is, you link up and connect with somebody, that vibrational state is going to manifest between the two of you. Okay? Now, 10 years from now, this is going to be common sense. There's going to be no reason. We ain't even going to need to talk about that. It's going to be like, well, duh. Obviously. We're getting there, though. I have a feeling that definitely 20 years from today, everybody will be with their person. Everybody. Once we learn true happiness, what true happiness is and how to find true happiness, that's when everybody will be able to come together, link up, and form solid connections that are actually fulfilling and meaningful. Okay? Let's see if we have any advice here. King of Swords reversed. So don't let whatever happened to you in the past make you bitter. Okay? Just don't, fuck, this is a slippery slope. So I don't want to say don't look back in the past at all. but I'm also saying don't look back in the past and waller in it at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because you do, in order to heal, you have to look back at the past. You have to face it. You have to deal with it. You have to process it. You have to work through it. Okay? It seems like we tend to do one extreme or the other. Okay? It's like there's two kinds of people. One type of person wants to just run away from the past and completely forget about it and pretend that it ever happened, in which any unresolved trauma or anything like that just buries itself under your subconscious awareness. And then the other people want to look back in the past and just keep replaying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and they waller in it. You know, we don't want to do either of those. Those are both wrong. Okay? So whatever it was that happened to you in the past, all you really have to do is figure out what you learned from it. And then once you figure out something that you learned from it, you start using what you learned and apply it to your life until it betters your life. Okay? And then as soon as that begins to happen, you take these newfound results that have manifested into your life, these new improvements in your life, and you tie them to the experience. And then we express gratitude. That is when the healing process is complete, when you are expressing gratitude for the thing that happened. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and playing along. I am eternally grateful for all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys continue to show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.